Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel Civil Ka Adda. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel Civil Ka Adda. So in this video, I am going to explain about how to determine the ultimate moment of resistance for a rectangular beam. So we'll see the question here first. So analyze the rectangular beam section of 250 mm width and 450 mm effective depth. So determine the ultimate moment of resistance for area of tension steel. So AST, that is 3 number of bars, 16 mm diameter. So consider M20 grade and Fe415 steel combination. So here in this question, so the beam dimensions are given, that is 250 mm width and 450 mm effective depth, and 3 number of bars, 16 mm diameter. So tension reinforcement, 3 number of bars, 16 mm diameter is given, and M20 grade concrete, that is FCK is equals to 20 Newton per mm square and Fe415 Newton per mm square. So this is the given data, and it is asking to find the ultimate moment of resistance. So we need to find the ultimate moment of resistance. So we'll see now how to find it with clear explanation, step-by-step procedure. So first we'll write down the given data. So breadth of the beam B is equals to 250 mm. So depth of the beam D is equals to 450 mm. So M20 grade concrete and Fe415 steel. So that is FCK is equals to 20 Newton per mm square and Fy is equals to 415 Newton per mm square. And is also given number of bars in tension, that is 3 number of bars, and diameter is 16 mm. So what is asked to find out? We need to determine the ultimate moment of resistance. So we know that ultimate moment of resistance is denoted with mu. So we need to find out this mu. So we'll see now how to find the mu. So first, as we know the number of bars and diameter of the bars, so we can easily find out the area of steel required, right? So area of steel AST is equals to, we know that N into pi by 4 d square. So to find out the AST, we have the formula pi d square by 4. So we know the number of bars. So N into pi d square by 4. So 3 number of bars is given in the question. So which is equal to 3 and pi by 4 into d square. So d square it is 16 square. So 16 also given in the question, 16 diameter. So substituting all this, will be getting the AST value. So AST is equals to 603.18 mm square. So now we know what is the area of the tension steel, right? So now we need to determine whether it is an under-reinforced section or over-reinforced section or balanced section. So based on that, we need to take the mu formula. So to find that, first we'll see the XU. So then we are going to calculate the XU max and we'll compare whether XU is less than XU max or XU is greater than XU max or XU equal to XU max. So what is there, we'll find out that. So based on this XU, then XU max, we can decide that section is under reinforced or over reinforced or balanced, right? So if it is XU is less than XU max, it is under reinforced. If it is greater than, it is over reinforced. If it is equal to, it is a balanced section. So we'll see that. So now depth of neutral axis XU. So XU is equals to 0.87 Fy AST by 0.36 FCK B. So you can get this formula from our code book from page number 96 of our IS 456. So from IS 456 2000 Annex G page 96. If you want, I can show that. So see here. So determine the depth of neutral axis from the following equation. So this is Annex G and it is page 96. So see the formula here. XU by D is equals to 0.87 Fy AST by 0.36 FCK BD. So DD, so XU is equals to 0.87 Fy AST by 0.36 FCK B. So that is what we have taken here, right? That formula only. So now Fy we know 415 it is given in the question. AST we know just now we have calculated, and FCK we know it is given in the question, and B also we know it is given, that is 250. So substitute all the values. 0.87 into 415 into AST 603.18 and 0.36 into FCK is 20 and B is equals to 250, right? So substitute all the values and then we'll be getting the XU is equals to 120.98 mm. So we have got XU is equals to 120.98 mm. So now we need to find out the XU max, because based on XU and XU max only we are finding the section, right? So now maximum depth of neutral axis XU max. So from the clause 38.1 from page number 70. So from page number 70, clause 38.1 of IS 456-2000, we have the formula for FE 415. So based on this FE values, so that is FY values, based on this FY values, we have the equations, that is XU max by D is equals to 0.48. So this 0.48 for FE 415. So same like that we'll be having for FE 250, FE 500 like that. So as we have FE 415 in the question, XU max by D is equals to 0.48. So what we want? We want the XU max, right? So now what will be the XU max? XU max is equals to, it is 0.8 into D. So 0.48 into D, right? So 0.48 into D value we already know it is given in the question. So 0.48 into 450 will be getting the XU max. How much it is? 216 mm. So now tell me what is the XU value in previous step? It is 120.98 mm. So here XU max is equals to 216 mm. So now which is the greater one? XU or XU max? XU max is greater. So which is XU is less than XU max. So hence what is the section now? XU is less than XU max. It is under reinforced section. So hence the section is under reinforced section. So now we know whether it is under reinforced or over reinforced, right? So now what we need to calculate? We need to calculate the ultimate moment of resistance. So ultimate moment of resistance mu is given by 0.87 Fi AST into D into 1 minus AST Fi by FCK BD. So this formula is also there in page 96 of IS 456-2000 Annex G. So in G 1.1, so in B point you will be getting this formula. So let me show that also. So see here. So mu is equals to 0.87 Fi AST D into 1 minus AST Fi by BD FCK, right? So now we'll see, is there any unknown values? Fy we know, AST we know, D we know, AST we know, Fi, FCK, BD, all are known values only. Simply you need to substitute all the values and find out the mu. So substitute 0.87 into 415, Fy is equals to AST 603.18, D is equals to 450, 1. So I cancelled here as it is clumsy. So 1 minus AST is 603.18 into Fy is 415, FCK is 20 and B is equals to 250, D is equals to 450. So substitute all the values, you will be getting mu is equals to 87.09 into 10 power 6 kilonewton meter. So mu is given in kilonewton meter, right? So therefore the ultimate moment of resistance mu equal to 87.09 into 10 power 6 kilonewton meter. So what he asked in the question, what is given in the question? To determine the ultimate moment of resistance. So what we have calculated? We have calculated the ultimate moment of resistance, that is equal to 87.09 into 10 power 6 kilonewton meter, right? So which means we are done with the problem. So do watch the problem till the end to get the clarity, to get the idea, and so that you will be understanding in a better way. So thank you all for watching the video till the end. Please do subscribe to Civil Ka Adda, like, share. See you in next video. If you have any doubts, you can comment in the comment section. And if you want any other problem also, you can ask me in the comment section so that I can come up with that type of problems. Thank you all.